Happy Saturday, everyone! I have a bangle tutorial today using inexpensive supplies, tools and supplies, one that you probably already have for those paper bead lovers out there. So if you remember, I did the Trader Joe's bag beads, and this is what I came up using the beads after I glazed it and everything. Well, I did a challenge to myself when I was sitting at my craft table to just use whatever I have on there using the Trader Joe's bag. And I think it came out really well. It looked organic. It is something like if you're stranded on an island and all you have is a Trader Joe's bag and some twine, you can still be fashionable. I love the grungy look, and I will teach you how to make this. I just want to emphasize that this is how it started. And by experimenting, I was able to come up with other styles using a base, a cardboard base. So this is the second bangle that I made, and also just using whatever beads I have at that time. So it's improving. I love the look of this. It looks so rich. It looks so substantial. And you'll never know that made out of inexpensive things, except for some of the crystals. And then it evolved into this bangle. Do you love that? I love the movement and the sound that it makes. This is going to be another tutorial. So from this to this to this, and there's possibilities are just endless. So let's go over with the materials that you need. You need beads, an assortment of beads, and what is neat about this bangle is it displays your paper beads beautifully. You don't have to worry about it touching your skin. This actually feels very good when it's on you. So paper beads, you need an assortment of beads. You need 20 gauge wire. You need the cereal box cut to 1 inch. So, and this is the length of the cereal box. So you need that. You need some white glue. You need fabric. So I'm also a collector of fabric. So as you can see, this one, the inside looks really nice, is this fabric. Okay, so what I love about this bangle, it looks nice inside and out. So you need fabric. I already pre-cut my fabric from this whatever. So anyway, that's what you need, and you need some big paper clips, and that's it. So let's get started. First thing you need to do is take your already cut strips of cereal box. So I would just measure it around my wrist like so. This is 1 inch wide, okay, but you can do whatever width you like, but I think this is the most flattering width. So you put it around your wrist and slide it on and off, give it a little allowance. Remember, you have the fabric going on there. And I forgot, I also have this like a masking tape if you want to give it a little bit volume. So you put it on your wrist, and let's say like I want to make mine a little smaller, and then you would just mark this, okay, This is where that is going. And then I'll take my white glue. Put it on here. I hope this is entertaining so far. I know sometimes you probably just tune me out. That's fine too. You just want to get to the end of it. That's fine. Watch TV. Do something else. So apply the glue like so. And that's where I put my mark. So this is where this is going. Okay. Just let it go one more time. That should be okay. Oops. See. Okay. Because this two, it's too big for me, but that's fine. And then I'll take my paper clips. Just hold it on there. Okay. And apply glue to the rest of it. This is the messy part. Just around. It's not a perfect round sometimes, but you know, this is not made by machine, so imperfection is allowed. And I think I'm running out of paper clips, so I'm just gonna take this one off and bring it around. I should put on here. Just Elmer's white glue, okay, or whatever you have, wherever you are. I'm just going to move my paper clips. Okay, you are making a base, your base, right? And this is all about the base. Yeah, well, my granddaughter likes to listen to the radio, and she would sing and copy the popular music out there. So I will leave this on for about, I'd say until it dries, okay? But I forgot the one that I already made, so we have to use this one when I come back. So it's still wet, but for the sake of finishing the video, I'll work with it. I'm going to put this tape, actually this is a washi tape, I think. You don't have to use a decorative tape because you doesn't show anyway. Just don't use the Scotch tape. Use like a masking tape or masking tape, yeah. You know, like the one that you can tear off. So I'm just going to put it around. Let's make sure that it's secure. And you know what? after you put the fabric over it, it looks really nice. Like you can wear it like that without further embellishment. Well, because I want to be done in less than 15 minutes, or you know, at least under 20 minutes, you will probably do a better job than me. I know I always say that, because when you're rushing, really not good. So there's some wrinkles, but that's okay. We'll cover it up with the fabric. And this is a really fun project. I love that the beads is not touching your skin, so then you don't have to worry about whatever glaze you put on there, as long as it's odorless. Okay, almost. And then after, we will be doing the same thing using fabric. Just layer on top of it. That's why when you're measuring your wrist, give allowance for the bulk of this and the fabric. Okay? So again, here's your base, try it on. Okay, it's good. Now, the fabric. So I miscalculated and I cut the fabric short, so that's fine. I think for 42 inches should be enough. So this is less than that. This is about 36 inches. So I just cut another piece and just continue laying it on. There. If you don't want to see these little fray things, you can spray it with hairspray or that anti-fray something that you can buy from Joann Fabric. But I don't mind that. You hardly see it anyway once you're finished. So this is the last turn, and I'm just going to cut it right here. Screw it on. Okay. Now you have your bangle, base for your bangle. But look at that. It's pretty like that, but it's even going to be prettier when you put in your beads. So next thing you do, you take your 20 gauge wire, and you know this wire comes in different colors. You can have it in green, red even. You need a cutter. So just take a comfortable length, okay? You can always add as you go. So maybe take about 30 inches or whatever length you're comfortable working with. And then you need other things you need. You need a round nose and you need a flat nose, okay? Because we're going to be doing something decorative in the beginning, just some swirls. So just take your round nose and just do this. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you knows how to do this. And again, the more that it's imperfect, the more that it is organic looking. Okay, so then I would just about 3/4 of an inch or half an inch even, just bend it like this, ready to be put on here in your bangle. Okay, so just like so. Okay, you got that right? You can see that. And then it's hard for me to see, it's so weird. And then just put it around, and then now you can have your first bead here, for example, this bead, and you can mix it. You can mix paper beads and India glass bead and seed beads, you know, it's nice. So there, you layer on top your first bead, and I could have put a seed bead here and a seed bead there to make it even more pretty. Okay, so here I probably would want to put something like this. This is a glass bead. You know, India glass are so inexpensive, so just push it in. And maybe there's a space there. I want to put something, well, another bead, I guess. Another glass bead. So I just love to put paper beads on mine. So, but you don't have to if you're not the paper bead kind of girl. And I love this. You know, this bead was made by my sister like 6 years ago. Look how pretty it is still to now. And I just collect them. I'm a collector. Or, oops, the glue or, you know, I don't want to say it, but I have a tendency to just collect and just keep it. I don't want to part with it. So that, and then maybe another of this nice looking yellow paper beads. The glue are peeling. And maybe I'll put a little seed bead here. This is not good. Sorry, guys. There should be a sink right beside me with running water. That would be perfect. But water at this time is something that we cannot afford. So here, you know, right, California is in a serious drought. Okay, and then a glass bead. I will just alternate, or maybe this nice looking gemstone bead. I don't even know what that is, but something that will look pretty. Okay, so you just layer it on, and when, okay, I'm just going to finish one layer just so you will see how, you can see how it doesn't have to be all two beads, you know. It can be other shapes. And hold on, let me see. I have other shapes, but it's just hard to find it right now. So these are very random things that you can do. This is not planned because, I don't know, my brain works better when I don't plan things. That's probably not a good thing, but okay. And then I'm gonna take one of this teardrop bead. You need to use the large hole bead because 20 gauge is kind of thick. So I don't know what the outcome is if we use like a thinner gauge wire. So it's coming along pretty. And then I have this, the diamond shaped bead, one of my favorite, okay? Maybe that, and then a round bead in between, and then another diamond paper bead. It's too much, but that's okay. I'll put it on there. Okay, now you have this left, okay? So I think that's just the perfect length. I will make that, or maybe I need to cut off just a little bit. So I need to do the swirly thing again, okay? So this is the decorative part of it. So when you start the same thing how we started it, with a swirl, and then just put it like right here, right beside where you ended, and just continue on and just have fun adding the beads and everything. Now, you will see the result of this when you go to my Facebook page, and I will post a finished picture of this piece. So, I hope you had fun today. Till next time, thanks for watching.